hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Shine, go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. Lights are shining bright. My friends are in the club. We'll go all night. I see you in the back. The mood is right. If I just had your number, I would let you know how I feel. You walk up to me, start dancing to the music and the chase. Like this was meant to be. Take my hand, I feel my heart beat, and I don't want this moment to stop. Time to go home. Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. Feel your hands, the way you're touching me around my neck. Got chills down my back, you do it right. The way you're holding me, no, I don't want this moment to stop. I stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. I can't get enough. Oh, it's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. Time to go home. Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. Can't get enough.
That wasn't meant to show up. So that wasn't meant to show up. Hi everyone. Welcome to 2020. I almost said 2026. That sale is no longer active. Let me just make sure that everything's working, that you can hear me. Looks like you can. Oh my goodness. Let's, sorry for running so late. New Year's difficulties. There was a few things unplugged that shouldn't have been because I started sort of rearranging my room a little bit over the break. And it was a little bit of an extended break from the YouTubes because, I ended up with a fair few migraines over the Christmas holidays, which absolutely sucked. So as you can imagine, being under the lights that are required for in here was a little bit too much. So yeah, thanks for being so patient. Let me say hello to the amazing people who are in the chat, who are joining me today. So Shazza, yay on holidays and can catch a live. It's Queensland weather down here in Melbourne. I hope you are well, that's giant. I can't seem to win with these captions. They keep going big and then small and then big and then small. Anyway, happy New Year to Heather. And I realise I just need to clean my glasses because I got a big smudge on them. Happy New Year to Heather and one moment, please. And I just smudged them again. So well. I'm wearing the white shirt today. I'm fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. Okay, I think I got them. Let's have a look. Okay. To Heather, to Diana Gable. Purple crown things. I can't see them from my view. Maybe that's a new YouTube thing. I haven't updated my software that runs it. I got a big warning this morning and I was like, nope, it's not the morning for it. I don't need any technical issues. Maybe that's what caused it. I was like, no, it's going to run smoothly. Did not run smooth. So, and apparently it says 2025 in the description. I will see if I can change that later. Also we got, is everyone, Diana's asking, is everybody enjoying their new planners? What planners are we using this year? Who else is in here saying hi? Jamie's in here. Michael's in here. Yeah, New Year's technical difficulties and the gremlins have definitely been at my computers this morning. Hello to Juliana. It takes me about a month to get used to the new date. Look, I'm still dating things 2020. I have a time issue. Hi to Angie. Diana, yes, a whole bunch of them were old show and tell. So Diana's asking, are these the same show and tells as last time? Some of them are. There were some new ones added onto the front, but I haven't had a lot of time to work on them. It's just another thing on my list to do. Diana Gable, I've already said hello. Hi to Julie. Hi to, who is that? Papercraft Chronicles. That looks like Denise. And hi to Sylvie. Thank you all for joining me today. Hopefully I can make it interesting enough. I was going to set up a planner, but then I got so bogged down in grabbing all the, like trying to get all the tech stuff working, that I forgot to grab all my planner bits and pieces. But I do have the new Paris kit that has arrived, which I believe has been arriving to people worldwide, which is exciting. So in Australia here right now, it is school holidays, and it has been frantic. Indy's off to the movies today with some friends. Otherwise, she would have come in and said hello. She was planning on coming in last time. Lachlan is upstairs watching videos, designing some videos. I'm not sure. Having a little bit of fun upstairs. Today is... It's the 5th of January, people. How? Ooh, I received Paris with Love today. Very exciting. It is a beautiful kit. PCO9 Paris with Love is part of our postcards series, where we're traveling to a whole bunch of places around the world, and sort of doing kits that are inspired by those areas, which is a lot of fun. Sherelle saying it's on my porch and we'll be home in 2 minutes to open my Paris kit. Very exciting. Looking forward to using Paris in February setups. It's beautiful and pink. I mean, what can I say except pink? I like pink. There's been a lot of pink kits, and sorry, I'm not sorry. It's what I do. It's my favorite comfort zone. That being said, the latest kit that we are currently selling, which is PC11, has very little amount of pink in there and is gorgeous and follows one of my favorite color schemes, which is similar to the PC, I want to say 3, Ciao Bella, which is very exciting. So I'm trying to think. I also didn't do up my schedule for this morning, but I am going to show you through just a couple of snippets of the next kit. I don't have full previews ready to go yet. I do apologize. As I said, I've been down with a migraine, and it has just been absolutely frantic here with school holidays. But as you know, we will smash that out as quickly as possible and get those out to you. I just need to breathe for the fact that I'm actually online and I've caught up with my brain. Okay, look, let's jump over into some really cool preview bits and pieces, and then maybe I can pull out a spread and start playing, because that's what I really want to get down to. Okay, let's jump over to Sun and Succulents. Oops, where did my cover go? Sun and Succulents, and our beautiful main character's name is Marisol. Isn't she gorgeous? So this kit is there's some partying, some fiestaing. We've got the flags there. We've got food. I mean, oh, yum, Mexican food. Yum. It's delicious. And look, let me just show you through. Let me show you through some of the pretties. So some of my favorite art. We've got the florals. So the florals are going to be a little bit of a mix for this kit. So we've got some succulents, we've got some hibiscus flowers as well. And even though they're not flowers, we've got some cactus in there. So they're more of like the clip art as part of this kit. And this is, yes, this is there is a lot of green in this kit. I'm not a green fan, but yet the greens in this kit are beautiful. I'm actually loving them. There are some turquoises, aquas, all that sort of beautifulness. You'll see some of those in the next few stickers. We've got, as I said, there's a bit of a party in there, a fiesta in there. So we've got our gorgeous, a gorgeous little llama piñata. And then we have a macaw. And we chose specifically to match the colours of this kit, and thankfully the macaws come in all sorts of different colours. And then we've got one of our gorgeous macaws on our hammock, so we're going to have a bit of a siesta in Tulum, and I'll show you some more of that shortly. And we've also from our other week, so we've got the some margaritas, and I forgot to bring in some of the food, but we've got nachos and tacos, of course, and all sorts of delicious yumminess, and a cheeky monkey. So our gorgeous little monkey is from the 4th week. So that's our our storybook week, our sketchy, artsy, sort of having a little bit of a fun week. It's definitely something different than what we've ever done before. Oh, sorry, sangria. That wasn't a margarita, it was sangria. Thank you, Jamie. And I want my piñata to be filled with stationery goodies. Don't we all? Don't we all? That would be hilarious. And okay, let me jump into the showing you what the weeks are. So week 1, as I mentioned, we've got that join the fiesta, got that beautiful scene, and we've got a whole bunch of foods, and I'm just trying to think off the top of my head all the different details in there. The gorgeous, I can't remember the name. I've got them all written down and I forgot my notes. The postman literally just threw my package on the front step. Love Australia Post. Thank goodness there's nothing breakable in there. Next up, we're going to visit Abuela's house, and she's got this beautiful door, teal and the teal aqua toned doors and these gorgeous steps. And I love how vibrant, you can already see in this kit how vibrant different pieces are. And the art is within this kit, the color, the liveliness, the living loudly. It's all just so gorgeous and beautiful. The next one, we've got taking a moment to relax in Tulum. There's a resort in Tulum, which is like very much inspired by this art, and it is beautiful. And then the 4th week, we have it's time to monkey around. So, and that's our gorgeous little jungle monkey in there too. And we're going to visit the pyramid in Tulum, and that's all included in there too. So if you are a subscriber and you've already subscribed to this, make sure you check your email, because you will receive your boarding pass in your email, which you can fill in and print out, and have a lot of fun as we travel along. And if you've subscribed to any of our other postcards kits, you'll find that you'll have an email to that as well. The teal and orange are a stunning combo. Yeah, we wanted that sort of terracotta feel as well. So it's like that really nice warm orange, the sun, you've got the sun, the succulents. Literally, when that name came up, we were like, I think this is the best name that sort of matches the kit. And it really is coming along quite beautifully. You can see the smooshy colours down there. We've got some absolutely gorgeous art that I'm very much looking forward to sharing with you once a few more finishing touches have been put on. So I hope you're all loving that. I think let's jump on to, what should I use? I actually did a little bit of well, I would say planning, but I never got to the planning stage of doing my layout. But I did get to, where is it? I did get to doing a little bit of a layout for New Year's, which, speaking of, I hope everybody had a fantastic New Year's. So using the Celebrate, sorry, not the Celebrate kit, the PC08 Sundrens kit, which was the Australian kit. So Indy and I like to bring in the New Year's by watching the fireworks, the Sydney fireworks, which is because there's no fireworks like live broadcast here in Brisbane. So we have to watch it an hour earlier, which is kind of odd, but it works. We make it a thing. We have a dance party in here and it's a whole bunch of fun. How did everybody else enjoy their New Year's? Maybe I'm going to do some more. Maybe I might do my front page, my monthly view. Let's do my monthly view because I have not done that yet. Let me just zoom this out before I swap it over to that view. Move that over. Move all my stuff out of the way. Okay. Move my keyboard over. Oops. Hopefully that works. Okay. Let's swap over. Are you going to craft along with me? Grab your supplies. Let's have a bit of fun. Who's going to play with me? Let me know in the comments. We're getting some interesting stories from delivery drivers. My delivery drivers have been throwing packages over the fence, over the drive, nowhere near my front door. I kind of feel a little bit sorry for delivery drivers, especially over like the Christmas, New Year period, because don't they have like amount of parcels that they have to deliver in a day, and how do they get time to actually go up and wait for people to open the door and all that? I know like most of the time they knock or ring the bell here and leave it and then they're already back at their car, but I mean, I can't blame them. I slept through New Year's after watching the kids' fireworks from Sydney at 9 p.m. I love that. My Paris kids. Thank you so much, Shazza. Oh, hi, Bianca. I just realized you were live and have been fighting my internet to get on. Hopefully, I was late anyway myself, fighting technical issues here myself. I just cleared the desk here and about to get stuck into sticker making. That sounds like fun. Okay, let me swap over the camera. And let's get started. Okay, here we go. I can probably zoom that in just a little. There we go. All right. Fresh new spread for the year. I've got my little booklet going on. Now I've already taken all of my stickers out because as I showed earlier, so I've already done this spread. So I have been pulling them. I have been pulling all my stickers out and having a look. So they are all aptly jumbled up, which, makes life so much easier. And let me just move some stuff out of the way so that I can get started. All right, so one of the first things I usually do is I grab my washi page. I'm not sure if I used that on the other spread. I don't think I did. Bianca's about to start work on my last weekly spread. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Are you not doing weekly spread? Oh, why are these gotten so big again? Let me just make these a little bit small. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to make smaller. I wanted to make the whole thing smaller. There we go. My kids and I stand in the middle of our road. No traffic. You can see fireworks 360 degrees because we're on a hill. Oh my goodness. Sherelle, you don't have to mention exact suburb, but like what rough area are you in? Because like, oh, that sounds amazing. That sounds absolutely incredible. I'm just flicking through, I might use some of that. And I know I usually use a foil, so let's put my foils together. There's my postcard. Oh, okay. Now I get what you mean, Bianca. I have to do 3 weekly spreads each week. Oh my goodness, that is a lot. But obviously you have a lot of fun doing it. Okay, so we've got that. Where's... I feel like I've lost my... Oh, there it is. Just as I say that. Okay, so we got that. I've got that. I am going to also use the Vibe Fetty page. Let's take out these postcards. I thought I saw it earlier. Might use that one too. Just take that out while it's there. And I don't think I'm going to put the date dots on it today, just because they do take me a little while to do. But, I mean, it's the date dots. I'm pretty sure you can all imagine what they're going to look like on the spread. Because I used these ones, but obviously you can use whichever ones work. Oh, right there, almost at the end. There we go. I knew I saw it somewhere. Okay, let's get started. I'm gonna grab my washi page, and the first thing that I do, because the let me just grab my cutter, because the washi, I always I'm using a consistent size, and I like to use it at the top and the bottom just to make my life easier. I'm just gonna cut this to size. It's usually roughly around about there. And my high school design and tech teacher is screaming at me right now going, measure twice, cut once. And I'm like, no, let's just make it a thing. I'm trying this new thing this year. We're not going for perfect. We're going for, what is it? It's the fact that it's on a page makes it perfect. Love the color palette. Thank you so much. Well, we see our house from fireworks from Parramatta Park, Flemington, Grand. Oh, nice. Nice. Yep. There are some really good views all around Sydney of the fireworks. And just because there are so many options for fireworks in Sydney, we actually saw someone, don't know who, but someone was doing not so legal fireworks around our area once again. Come on, stick. I always find this bit difficult trying to get it to lay down, and every live always tells me use some tweezers, but I am so uncoordinated with tweezers. I think it's just a coordination thing. Oh, there we go. It was just a little bit over. That's okay. This is what we have our X-Acto for. Am I right? And see, some of the stuff I can find, some of the stuff I know where it lives. And my little ruler. Where is it? Here it is. Ow. That was not smart. Oh, why did that not cut? There we go. That time it did. All right. I'm going to grab the other side. That cutter looks really good. That cutter looks really good. I've bought so many and I'm yet to find a good one that works really well. Yeah, I've had this one for so long that it's all worn off. But I know that here, like this literal end bit is the end of like a B6 wide. But I also like that it's got the complete fold out. But it just sucks that the size that I use is generally on that bit there. If it was longer, I'd be putting a piece of washi tape because I had a bigger one previously, but it never actually sat straight. This has been the best one. I've got another one which is pink and pretty, but it never gets the measurements right. So I feel you on that one. But yeah, this one has just been my sturdy, reliable cutter. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. If my hands are shaky, then tweezers are a no-go. Yeah, that is where I'm at. I've been quite shaky. I've been trying to get on top of my health stuff from the end of last year with my doctors, which is, one of the reasons why I haven't been on as much lately and why I'm just like trying to keep up. The health has taken a little bit of a hit, and so the anxiety is sort of flaring up with that. Nothing too serious, but just, a lot on, and life be lifing. I'm sure we can all somewhat relate. So yeah, it's and somebody else told me because I struggled to find the edge of the paper to put down something coloured underneath someone in these lives. So I just want to say a big thank you, because that has made things so much easier since I've had that. So since I've been doing that, because now I can see where the edges go to, and it just makes it so much more simple. All right, so there's 1 and a 2. Just make sure not to get that too far over. The concentration is on because I stopped talking. So, I have been one of the things that Indy and I were chatting about when we celebrated the New Year's, when we rang in the New Year's, was, she goes, "Do you have any New Year's resolutions?" I'm like, "I'm not doing New Year's resolutions this year." Every year I have always had I want to lose weight, but I don't need to this year because I've lost my weight. And which is fantastic, and I'm really happy about that. But also I find that I already feel like I'm under so much pressure that I don't need any more pressure of the new year, New Year's resolutions. The pressure is high, so I don't need to be adding to that. And so I guess my New Year's resolution is that there's no New Year's resolutions. Does that work? Is that what we can say? But did anybody else set any? Has anybody jumped back into planning? Because I am trying to jump back in. When I say that, it's because I don't get a lot of time to actually do the planning, because I'm so busy designing for the planning. But when I do get, oops, I forgot this bottom one. But when I do get to do it, I actually really enjoy it. Part of me has been wanting to swap over more to journaling, because I know that our planning space in general has changed over a lot to more of a journaling, art journaling. And I know that our kits sort of straddle both of them. But I would be lying if I didn't admit that I'd been thinking about changing things around to just do more of journal kits and things like that. But, we shall see what the future holds. I just need to find out what day this year started on. It started on a Thursday. Is that right? January 1st was Thursday. Yeah, so I've got 3 days to sort of decorate. Oh, I do need that weekly thing that I put back, thinking, oh, there it is right there. I'm just looking at the answers. Oh, that's gone too small again. Okay, hold on. I try every new year, but seem to fall apart if things get hectic. And that's a thing, right? I really feel that New Year's resolutions aren't a great thing. I feel like the older I've gotten, the more I've realised, yep, absolutely get excited about the new year, but don't let a resolution dictate your happiness, because you always feel like you're chasing some, result. And I already do that with so much other things that nobody needs that pressure in their life, right? I like this, Julie. I don't make resolutions anymore. My daughter said she is making intentions instead, a lot less stressful. I love that. Can I steal that? Is that okay, Julie? I'm going to steal that. Just going to be upfront about it. I'm going to steal that. Say thank you to your daughter, because I really love that. I am going to make some intentions Oh, Michael's going to write a book. Ain't got time for that. Who's got time for that? Journaling is so therapeutic. Yes, it absolutely is. And I feel like I feel like I don't do a lot. So there's not a lot for me to plan, but I could always write down some thoughts or some scribbles or like make a decorative page if I don't do a page for the day. Like I feel like that is much more sort of where I'm at / where the industry's at. That sort of, I say industry, I mean community because it's our community. But I feel like a lot of people have made that shift. Tell me what you think. I think you just set yourself up for failure with resolutions. The pressure is real and leads to disappointment. Absolutely. I also did intentions. Thank you so much, Julie. Steal away. I am going to steal that because I really do love that. I fell off some months in my journal the last few months, but today I found myself picking it up several times. Yay! Big snaps for Diana and anybody else who is picking up their planner again and giving it a good go, because, or planner or journal, I think I might finally set up my chapters journal. That is ridiculous. That's how much I was so genuinely excited to start chapters and to be journaling and all that sort of stuff, and never got time to do it. We were so busy working and making, did I say Thursday? It starts on Thursday, doesn't it? And making designs and things like that I never got the time to actually make it happen. So maybe that's my intention for the year. I mean, the intention for the year is to actually have more creative things that I'm doing. And to do things that are fulfilling for me and to center myself at all. So that's an intention. And it ends on a Saturday. So that means I've only got that tiny little bit there. That's okay. I'm not going to put the full spread down on that. Oh, I'd be all for, hold on. Where's my cursor gone? There it is. My planner is now a creative notebook. Not many plans, more a record of what I've done plus a creative space. That's what I'm thinking. That's where everybody seems to be going. Intentions sound more doable. I feel the same. My days are all pretty similar. Sleep, work, play, repeat. But journaling lets me write down my thoughts, ideas. It's a creative outlet. I'd be all for journaling kits. I used the SI planner. Can you hear that? Elsa is under my desk and she's snoring away. But I moved to a Hoba cousin this year. I love that it has some room for planning, but so much for journaling. It just works for me. I love that you've found what works for you. That is brilliant. I don't have plans either way. So I just log my daily activities in weeklies and the journaling in dailies. I like that. It's all about the stickers. Absolutely. My intentions. Oh yeah, feel free to share your intentions. Give me some ideas. I need some intentions. My intentions are like find new ways to build stronger relationships. It encourages me to think creatively about the end goal and unconventional ways to achieve it. I love it. While you're here writing these down, copy them into the group. I would love for everybody to share their intentions into our Facebook group to inspire other people and myself so I can go back and read them later as well. Oh, Sterling Ink, of course. Yeah. I've picked up my journal again as I'm 5 days overdue for being a grandma. That's so exciting, Shazza. I love that your name's Shazza, Sharon. So lovely. Love it. So excited and need to record my feelings and all those gorgeous photos that no doubt you are going to have in your planner. I got so sidetracked about reading the comments that I actually forgot to keep creating. Can only do one thing at a time today, apparently. But that's okay. Hold on. No, that's not the page I'm looking for. Neither's that. Neither's that. Neither's that. Nope. 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 I just lost my train of thought. The train left the station. Oh, this is one of the pages that I need. That's one of them. And I need my squares. Where are my squares? Where are my squares? That's not my name. That's not my name. Why do I have that song in my head? Me, darling. Oh, and I'm going to use that quote. Okay. Dreamers don't wait for permission. I think I'm going to... I mean, it's so big to put there. But can I? I'm just thinking, can I fussy cut around it? But I really can't. Dreamers don't wait. You know what? I'm just going to use that first part of it. Here we go. We're going to do some sticker surgery. This feels wrong. This feels wrong, but I can do it. And for all of those people who are going, you can't cut the sticker like that. We also have the creative kit where I'm sure that this quote is in that. So if you don't want to cut up your stickers, then that is also an option. I just was a bit lazy with not wanting to, not getting it ready to print out this morning. That's the last thing I needed was more technical gremlins. Now I need one of my Kips, my Kip the koala. Kip, where are you? I know you're in here. I saw you. Oh, here you are. Because Kip's our little dreamer. Oh, maybe I need this one instead. There we go. Dreamers don't wait. Oh, I love that. Oh, how cool is that? Okay. That's not straight. No, we're not even thinking about that. It's down. Sherelle, one of the themes I have planned for my memory book is using the Whitsundays cruise stickers with photos of my daughter on her honeymoon. She's not up there, but boat cruising in Tassie. Okay, Sherelle, that is brilliant. I love... Because, like, yes, we pick themes, but we try and also make the stickers generic enough that you can use them for almost anything. I mean, you can use them for anything. But I'm not doing well with my words this year yet. Every time I put this down, I then regret because I put something over the top of it. So I'm just going to put you there because I know that goes up in that top corner. Now, I usually put down the date dots now, but I'm not going to. I'm going to stick some florals down because, you know, that's exactly what this spread needs is more florals. There we go. I'm just going to hang them off the side. And I'm going to do my little sidebar. And we're also going to use a little kip down here in the bottom, I think. No wuckers. I almost put a quote in, which was the no wuckin' furries. I didn't swear. I swear I didn't swear. That's not swear. I said Thursday was the first, didn't I? I need to at least put the first one down. Okay, hold on. I am going to put the first date dot down because I keep forgetting that is the first. Now go find them. That's not my name. Get out of... Somebody give me a new song for my head, please. Okay. Does anybody use the Creative Kit and post videos? I want to learn what to do. So on my on the Planners Anonymous YouTube, which you're watching right now, on the front page of that, there is a collection. Granted, a lot of them are older, but they're still just as valid, of videos of people using the Creative Kit and what they do. And to do that, I was thinking about doing a live where I could show it, like show how I use it. But I need to set up a few things with the screen sharing and stuff like that first. Just because I'm so clumsy, I'd probably end up showing details that I didn't realize. But I will, maybe that's what I do in my next one. I said that quote in my head as you were saying it. Yep, that's a feel. Right, what was I looking for? Date dots. Is that them? No, that's the other ones. Because we put a couple of sets in there, so that way you've got a few for different ways of planning. So to all those people who said that, yeah, I would, oh, it's right here. It's right here. You left it out. To all those people who were like, yep, I don't mind, you know, I'm heading more towards a journaling. So if you're heading more towards a journaling, does that mean that you don't use, hang on, I need to put this upside down. Does that mean that you don't use like date covers, or you do use date covers, or like you don't use full boxes, or like what do you find? I just realized that I forgot to send out my end of year survey that I normally do, because I was like, what are you using? What do you wish that we had? What do you find is too much? Too much deco. Never too much deco. You know, like, yeah, let me know. I may have to do a start of year survey. Oops. Whoops. Oopsie daisy. Totally forgot that. I mean, in my defense, the end of year was kind of hectic. Just because I need to put that sticker one down, because I've now got that one over the top of where it goes. And yeah. I feel like it needs to go under, but it's too high. That's not going to work. Oh, I feel like Lachlan's on the move. That looks so weird. I might have to, like, I think I'm going to have to do some sticker surgery and cut that section out. Lachlan's on the move. This feels wrong. But we're doing it anyway. Done. It's better than perfect, right? Hold on, I need to turn it this way. Does anybody else like turn their planners around and like not able to, like, I see all these beautiful videos on Instagram and YouTube of people like doing planner layouts, and they like keep their planner the same orientation like they don't turn it. And how do you people do this? Where'd my 4 go? There it is. How do you do that thing? How do you not? That still looks weird. I'm gonna have to add the black line later. Okay, let me just cut this out, because that's definitely not helping. Okay, still using all the stickers, just in a different way. Oh, that's good to hear. Keep the date covers and the boxes. I do use them in my happy planner. Don't use the boxes at all, only the decorative goodies. Just blame Australia Post for delivering the survey late. Yes, they are the problem for me not sending the email. Bloody Australia Post. Bloody. Oh, I remember the first time I used that word to my grandparents. I got ripped a new one. And I said a fun little poem that was not appreciated, which I won't repeat on the live. Let's just say I realised that day I could run really fast. Or at least fast enough. Oh, it's coming along so well. There is so much in the Planner Lover kit that I can do memory keeping and planning with all the stickers. Yay! That's awesome, Sherelle. The only thing I wish the kits was the month covers. You know, I had that realization the other day too. And I was talking to Jamie about it. I'm like, why didn't we put the month covers in? Why? How was that? And then she said we discussed it. And I was like, we did? I thought we totally forgot about it. She goes, no, we did. But because we don't do our kits for one specific month, like we want you to be able to use it color-coded for any month that you want to use it for, because, you know, different hemispheres, seasons, life events, all that sort of stuff. So every month would have to have January through December in all the colors, which is a whole page on itself. And it was like, So one of the things we're thinking of doing is a downloadable. I'm not guaranteeing this because time at the moment is slippery and I'm already running behind on so many things. And as I said earlier, I'm trying not to put too much pressure on myself again because it's killing me. But it is something that is the reason why, because it felt like a waste to do that many of the month stickers. So that way by the end of the year, you'd have 12 Januaries in 12 different colors, and most of them you probably wouldn't use. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. But that was the thoughts behind it. And we don't want to just do 1 month because then it locks a kit into, well, I mean, technically it doesn't, but a lot of people see it as, well, that kit is then for that month, even if it's just one sticker. Not sure if you covered it yet because I'm just getting on. Hi, Stacey. Will postcards continue indefinitely or will it stop after number 12, etc., as it has been a year? I mean, postcards was meant to finish at 12 and the main part of postcards sort of did. But then we did 3 extensions. There are so many countries around the world that I would love to cover, but viability of if people would purchase those kits does make me nervous, especially at the moment. So I'm not sure. We've got, 10's already out. We've got 11, which is up for subscriptions now. 12 is being thought of. Hello?
Oh, you meant chapters was supposed to finish after 12. Not postcards was supposed to finish after 12.
Oh. Yes. Chapters was supposed to finish after 12, and we did 3 more chapters.
That's right.
That makes sense because we didn't do 3 more postcards because we haven't gotten to 12 yet.
Sorry.
I am tired.
I was like,
have
am
not.
I still in January? What happened?
I have not had a lot of sleep.
I was very confuddled
Yes.
for a moment.
I went to sleep at like 3 a.m. and got up at 8:30. It was fun. So yes, you all know what I mean by now. I need some purdies. Okay, so yeah, anyway, I don't know. We'll see. Who knows what tomorrow will bring. I can only put washi down along the top of the page if it's upside down. Thank you, Denise. And yeah, Julie, turning it around because like I can't not, like, especially because if a sticker is unintentionally not straight, like if it's slightly off, it will irk me and I get twitchy eyes from that stuff and it makes me feel sick, like physically ill. Only on my own stuff though, not other people's stuff, but just my own. Like it will irk me until I fix it. How's that perfectionism? Intentions for this year. Chill out on the perfectionism. Dear therapist. Dear journal. Reasons I need a journal. Hey Erin, very late to the party. It's okay, you're always welcome. I was on a virtual meetup with some friends working on our traveling journal setups. Oh, I would love to see that. If you're willing to share any of the goodies in I'm guessing that means you're now back. So yeah, I enjoy traveling to all these gorgeous places, and there's so many more we could visit. Absolutely. Like I would love to do, I would love to do Thailand, China, Singapore, Hong Kong, Fiji. Oh my gosh. My grandmother went on a cruise to Fiji, and so like I know that we did like a cruise, or like cruising already on a yacht, but like a cruise. Like I would love to do New Zealand, but I already stole Asia for the Australia kit. Like where else would I love to do? I'd love to do some like Egypt and some like more South American countries, and like there is so much to do. And I guess the fun thing that I have loved most, sorry, I'm looking at the camera like that's the main camera, but I'm like this tiny circle and this is not happening much. The coolest thing that I love about the postcard series is that I am learning so much. So I actually made, I want this one, actually made some new friends at the end of last year. So Indy went to a sleepover at a friend's place, and so I met their mums, and absolutely, like, just, you know when you meet with some people and you just click with them? Anyway, and they were telling me about, like, on their wall, they've got this wall of all the places that they've been with their girls, and like I was like, oh my gosh, I could actually keep up, because they had so many of the places that I've learnt about through postcards. And I came home that night and I said to Jamie, thank you for culturing me. Because Jamie has been to a lot of these places. And so I was able to like see it in my brain when I was talking to them, because, you know, not only had we covered it in postcards, but as part of the research that we do, I have no nails. As part of the research that we do for postcards, because we try to not go down the stereotypical route, we try and learn about the place, about the people, about the culture, and, you know, being respectful and do things that aren't necessarily expected for that theme of kit. Because like you go on to Etsy and other shop, and no shade to any other shop, but like a lot of the stickers for certain, like if they're based on, say for example Mexico, they'll have the Mexican hat, they'll have the Day of the Dead, they'll have the, like they'll touch on certain things that we just we A, don't generally touch, and B, we want to give a sort of a depth to it, but also create stickers and items which can be used for all sorts of occasions. So, and that's one of the, like, not just all sorts of occasions, but all sorts of layouts. Like I know I do the same layout for my monthly, but it's also because I feel comfortable doing this, and I'm sort of trying to get used to getting back onto a live, because I know I used to do it a lot, but it's been a lot for me lately. G'day. But I love seeing, like in the in the show and tell, how versatile the stickers are, how they can be used in so much. And even what you were just saying to me, you know, how you use it in, you use certain stickers in one and other stickers in another bit, and therefore with all the stuff that you get from us, you can use it across so many different medias. So I love that. I love that. Sherelle, Flame and Glass, yes. Is Alf still on Home and Away? Is he still there? I know that Lynn McGregor, Irene, oh my gosh, how do I even remember her name? I know that she's left, which I saw the ads for that, and I used to watch Home and Away with my grandma, and she reminds me a lot of my grandma. So even just watching the ads for that, I started crying. And even though it's been years since I don't know most of the characters on it anymore, but it was just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe she's going. She's an institution. She's just like, she is Australian culture. And so's Alf. Alf absolutely is Australian culture. Why can't I find a certain sheet? Is it over here? Spends three quarters of the live trying to find the right sheet. I'm trying to find the one with the tall, skinny boxes. Oh, there it is. Okay. In my youth, damn was unacceptable. Mine too. I actually swore the other day, and Indy looked at me and she goes, "Mom!" And I said, "What?" It was using context. It wasn't to hurt anybody. It's okay. And she's like, I said, and also, it's at home. Context matters, and it's not being done to hurt anybody. So therefore, like, if you're going to swear, use it intellectually. Use it correctly. Oh, yes, I'm such a good mum. I definitely move around my base layer to line up as close as possible. Yes, thank you, Heather. Find these lives so validating. Actually, I'm going to use this nice tall long one. And I'm going to stick it. Actually, I want the peach colour now that I've taken that off. Oh, almost perfect. It's easier to move around if your planner is small. Absolutely. A6 and week size. I definitely move around. I guess it depends on your workspace size. I actually have a really big desk here, which was one of the things that when we set this little corner, this space, because this, I believe most of the people on this live have been with me for a while, but this room used to be the warehouse room in our house before we moved it overseas, before it got too big and before COVID shut down shipping from Australia. Shipping from Australia, we used to ship it all from this room and our hallway and the front door. And so the, let me just move this around. Where was I going with that? So yeah, when we planned out this room, or when I planned out this room, I should say, it was a case of I need a really big desk, so that way I can have some junk off to the side or some organization space and you know, all that. So I do really love the fact that I have this beautifully large space to basically have as a dumping ground most of the time, but also as a beautiful space to go live in. I would do like a office tour, but it's so messy. Although this year I did actually start decluttering. I think I saw earlier that somebody had been doing some like decluttering over the new year, or that's their intention for this year, which I absolutely love. This is not going to work, so I'm just going to do as much as I can on here. See if I can get that straight enough. There we go, put that over the top. That's close enough. All right. That's a really big pop of color in that bottom corner. I almost need something up over here to balance that out. Something blue, something old, something new. Should I put up the disco? No, the disco ball doesn't really suit that. I don't know, what do we got on our main sheet? Or I could put like the word fetty quote, because that's what I was going to do in that bottom corner. But I decided on that no wuckers. It was the feel of the moment. No. Please Please tell me that you're all just like this, the same, in terms of trying to find the right sticker for the right spot. Oh, minis, that's right. Yes, I need to put minis on. How about Cookie from A Country Practice? I never watched A Country Practice a lot. Alpha's still on. Oh, I love that. Oh, just based on Diana, I had a thought, like, I didn't finish my thought. When I used a bigger, like, because I was in a Happy Planner Classic for a little while, what I do is I always take those pages out. So if I'm not in a booklet, I take the pages out, and therefore it makes it much easier to move the pages around, and also to cut the edges and all things like that. I generally don't work well if I can't do that. So yeah, that's that. Okay, minis. Cookie and Esme. I don't, yeah. Those were the days you used to do lives and listen for the postman. Oh, I'll get back there one day. As Aussies, I think we've all met a Cookie, Esme, or an Alf. Oh, sure have I, cause I do remember Matron though. Okay, decluttering. Oh, Julie, it was your intention. Yes. I mean, I've got that intention too. So I've actually started decluttering down here. What do I have on this month? See, this is the thing. This is the thing with planning. Like, what do I have on this month? The kids go back to school at, like, I don't know, down here somewhere. They have so much time off here in Australia. This is our summer school holidays. So there's like epic amounts of time off. But yeah, I'm just trying to think about what I have on. I don't think I have anything on. Hold on. Let me open up my Google Calendar, because that's where all my stuff is. Because that beeps at me. The planner doesn't beep at me. Oh, that's my email. Hold on. Calendar. Okay. I have on boring doctor's appointments. Doctor's appointments, chiro appointments. Tell me you're getting old without telling me you're getting old. All the appointments, all the stuff in my calendar are doctor's appointments. Okay, well, actually, there is one other thing. So, Indy's friend is coming to stay over for a couple of days. So I'm going to put that in. I might use the yellow. Actually, maybe I'll use the teal. I'll use the yellow, and she's coming on Thursday? I want to say Thursday, but actually she's staying a few days. So, where's the longer ones? Where be the longer ones? I put them back, didn't I? There they are. Yep, this one. Okay, I'm going to put you there, and I'm going to put you there. And I'm going to take out this one. No, Wednesday she's coming. Wednesday she is arriving. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put that, like... Is that 5 mil left over if I put that there? Because I'm like, oh, I could put some washi at the bottom. No. Yeah, that's not going to work. So instead, we're just going to center that. I'm just going to fold it in. Anybody else I hate that quote? Just fold it in. What do you mean, fold it in? There, look, folded it in. I folded it in. This is why crafting is superior to cooking and baking, because we can actually fold stuff in. I'm going to put that on this side. Okay. Oh, Heather, thank you for the reminder. Did a sticker get made for the folder that was missing a number? No. But let me add that to my to-do list. Which I had here somewhere. Hold on. I had that here somewhere. Okay. Here we go. You know what? This isn't even the postcard for this month. This is like the wrong one. But I'm going to put on this. Thank you very much, Heather, for the reminder. Missing. There we go. It's written, and I'll put it right below my keyboard. Thank you for that reminder. I will get that up. Oh, two surgeries scheduled this year to keep me from falling apart as I age. Oh. Alf has 9 lives. Absolutely. Absolutely. Back on the 27th of the 1st in Victoria. I think ours is similar. Like it's... I just saw something in my calendar. Apparently, I was hoping to go to the USA on the 28th of February. That ain't happening. That is not happening. Okay, and we also have Indy's orthodontist. Oh, so what could I use for that? I'm gifting her. Oh, hold on. I need to put this sticker up now. Because I can put that one up there. There we go. And it means no worries for the rest of your days. It's a problem-free. The 28th, which is a Wednesday. That must be this one. Hold on. It's got to be that one. Let me sticker surgery that before I place that down. I should have done it before I took it up. One is the 27th, one is the 28th. What? What do you mean? What do you mean? She fits just perfectly in there now. Actually, I might cut off the bottom too. I feel like I'm a Fiskars ad today with my all of my main cutting implements are all Fiskars. This YouTube is not sponsored by Fiskars or anybody for that matter, except for Planners Anonymous. Buy my stuff, please. There we go. Oh, one is the 27th, one is the 28th. Okay, now I get you. So we've got one kid that goes back on the 27th, which would be Lockie. The school that costs money has the kids there for less days. And yeah. Sami, the 4 Paris postcards are stunning. Thank you. Thank you. I have to actually open up my bag. I haven't had the chance to open it up completely yet. I've been unwrapping and now sticking samples of the washi in my journal for Paris. Yeah, I have to go through mine as well. The Paris kit just arrived. I do love that. I popped into my head while I was opening up the Paris stickers. Yeah, no, thank you so much for reminding me about that. I now has it on my desk. I do appreciate that. ADHD be strong with this one. Okay, and then what else do we have? Back to school. Back to school. What could I do for back to school? I could do this one. 27th, 28th, which is like this one here. So I'll do it here. Or do I do the little Aisha mini celebrating? Maybe I do that one. Yay! Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I love spending time with the kids. I just wish that work wasn't so intense that I actually got to celebrate, like that I actually got to spend more time with them. Oh, put that there. Yeah, and I'm going to use this one here. Oh, lift that up a bit. Because it's both days, not just one. Hold on, let's see if I got some white out, because that's going to annoy me. And I just realised you can see it on that one, but that's okay. Oh, that did not go down well. I found the heat from your finger, if the tape goes down not great, then that's an easy way to get it to sort of like smush down straight. Just trying to lift. I don't think I'm going to be able to. No, that's okay. Let me put that one down. There we go. Okay, that's the start of school. And then one thing I do like about this, once I add on all the date dots, let me grab, it just like really fills it out. And then there's like a couple of details, and it's just such an easy layout to do for the start of the month. Should there be 4 different pictures on the postcards because I have 2 of the same? So yes, there should. So I think we found out late last night. I totally forgot until you mentioned it. In Paris, there are 2 of the same postcard because I sent through the wrong one and missed it in proofing. So I am working out what to do about that. So I haven't had the chance to sit down and have a chat to Michael about it and sort of work out a plan for how we're going to do that. Yeah. How we're going to fix that, if it's a digital or... It's very frustrating. So yeah, I will let everyone know once I have an answer on that. I'll send out an email to the people who purchased it and let you all know. It's so frustrating. It is so frustrating because I spend so much time on things and try to get them. I mean, it's never going to be perfect, but like, it's frustrating. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I like that, Diana. That's actually made me feel much better about the situation. Good. I am glad. Hopefully you do use them, because that would be awesome. Okay, let me just grab one more sticker. And then I think, aside from the date dots, I think this week might be done. Because I feel like it just needs a little bit of like a pop over here somewhere. Oh, it's almost the same thing. And I mean, okay, like, I've been trying to think about, like, actually, I'm like, should I talk about this here or, I have been trying to think of a little, actually, I know what I want to do. I want to use this one. Like, there was one more that I wanted to do. Actually, that already says good day, mate. I want the other one. I want this one. Okay, let me finish. There you go, it's a little postmark. Late to the video, hope this hasn't already been answered, but why is their sale still popping up on my Insta? That's a Michael question. Michael looks after the ads. We had a chat about that last night as well, so that should hopefully not be popping up anymore. Although it did pop up at the start of today's live, which is hilarious, and was not valid anymore. yeah. Anyway, so let me jump around because I want to like have a bit of a chat about something that I'm thinking about releasing, but not sure. But this is my spread. This is my monthly. I'm going to add in the little date dots, the date covers onto that. So, but I'm very happy with how this looks. Yeah, I will add the date dots in and then take a photo of it to post in the group. I won't forget this time. Hopefully not. Let me jump back over to have a chat. Where is my... Let me jump over to this one. There we go. Okay, so yeah, we've been sort of thinking about doing a little bit of a little mini release of things, and you know, I'd love to get... One of the things I really like about this chat in here with you all, it's like generally the people who hang out with me on a live, because I'm wordy, it takes me a while to warm up. You're all very patient with me and you know, it's always great to get the feedback live and have a chat, right? And one of the things that I'm thinking about doing is like, there's a couple of things. Because I have a huge pool of ideas that I haven't been able to get done. Now, some of them are more feasible than others, and we're sort of revisiting them because, you know, we need to do a bit of a launch to get some cash flowing again. And it won't be a huge launch because, again, time. But some of the things I have been thinking about is like the blanks of the washi card, like a set of blanks for the washi cards, and I don't know how feasible this is, but like folding magazine files for the stickers. And another thing they were thinking of is either like journal kit or like a I don't know how to put it, but like almost like a taster set for postcards or chapters. So it's like, oh, what is going on with my hair? So it's almost like, oh my goodness, that one goes that way. So it's almost like 2 pages for each kit as like a sampler that like then becomes a pack, almost kind of like how we did the minis book, but as like a sticker pack. I don't know, like for chapters it would be the Cliff Notes. You know, I don't know, let me know, is there anything that you I wish that we had been able to do a melody for postcards, but we it just, there was a few things that we had to cancel on postcards due to things changing, and that really sucked, but it is what it is. So yeah, it'd be interesting to hear, and this is why I wish that we'd sent out the survey. Can I still blame that on Australia Post? Yeah, I was just wishing I had the cards for the older washi because my box is full and they don't sell it anymore. Yeah, that is one of the things. Like, I do love the fact that I can put the washi on the cards and it doesn't take up a lot of space like the rolls. A second edition of the mini book. I'm going to write these down too. So the mini book was another thing that we were thinking of. Although it may not be in the book version, it may be in the the current sticker format that we do. Yeah. So that's where we're at. I'm trying to work out what would be a great thing to release that people are needing. But yeah, the minis would be very cool because I do love the minis, and I know that some people out there do wish that they had more of them. Yeah. So, because obviously we spend so much time in designing for the kit. Like when I compare and you shouldn't compare yourself, but when I compare to what other people have out there, I'm like, wow, we put so much into our kits. And so our kits take up a lot of design time, but it also means that there's so many beautiful, amazing stickers that can be used in so many different ways. So I do love seeing how they get used in so many different ways as well. Ooh, a flat. Okay, hold on. I like the new paper better. Awesome. A flower sampler on washi paper. That I can do. I can also do, because I'm just trying to think, I have a few different suppliers and I can't sort of cross them over as well as easy, but I can do that. I can also do it on like a rub-on sheet. I actually like the minis that are non-traditional, like the mini animals and the seasonal outfits. Yeah, I do too. They take a lot of extra time to pull together, which is why there's not as many of them. Dog toy under my foot. But yeah, I do love them too. They are very cool with how when they turn out really well. The flower sampler would be cool on the washi paper. I do like that idea. Mini washi tapes. Ooh, see, that's a hard one. That is a hard one. Because, like, one of the things that is hard about washi tapes, like if you make it where it's got different designs all the way through, sometimes you've got to then scroll, right? You've got to scroll for too long. Scroll, that's the wrong word. Like untape. You would have to untape so much to get to the design that you want. And there's only so much of a repeat, which is one of the reasons, like I know that you get more because it's longer, but then are wasting more? I don't know. Maybe it's just me on that. Maybe it's just me. Let me know if it's just me on that. I will buy so many flower samplers. Well, it would have to, so the flower samplers, all of these sampler ones would have to be in a kit because we can't really do individual sheets. So I don't know if you're saying like you would buy the individual sheets of them or a pack, because it would have to be a pack just because of how we ship through a warehouse, because everything in the warehouse has to be packaged up like in a plastic bag and be barcoded, which also all those things cost extra money. So that's the boring side of running the business. Have you looked into, sorry, I was just reading another comment. Have you looked into PET tape stickers? And not seems very, I'm guessing that seems very popular these days. I have looked into them, and my supplier keeps sending me samples, and I do love them, but it's the same thing. Like, I just think because you've got to like roll through it to get to the design that you want. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's a me thing. Maybe it's a me thing. Okay. So Michael has asked the same as what I asked, which is, I'm not sure what you mean by flower samplers. Can you elaborate? And like a sticker book with just the flowers, but on washi paper, or like a sticker pack. A pack with 2 sheets of florals from each kit, similar to how the quarterly kits had a couple of sheets from multiple kits. Missing the quarterlies? Okay. That's not a bad idea, because I mean, when I went to Wild, I want to say last year, but I feel like it was the year before now, and I sort of bought a whole bunch of sticker books from other sticker shops just to like compare and see what we do, because I like to put my stickers as close as I possibly can, and it's a big game of Tetris every month, because I really don't like having too much waste on a sheet. But I noticed that most other places aren't too fussed on that, especially the ones that are mass produced. I'm not talking about the ones that are done with like silhouettes and all that sort of stuff at home, because when we cut here, because at one point we did cut our stickers here, and we could definitely do closer, which we can't do now. Thank you, Diana. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. The thing about the PET sticker tapes is they're easy to cut into strips and look through easier. I get it now. I get it now. Thank you for explaining that. I really appreciate that. That does make a lot of sense. I didn't realize that people were taking the time to cut them up into strips, but that makes total sense. And you've just made me think about it in a totally different way. Okay, that's something I need to noodle on. Yeah, and I love the lack of wasted paper on your kits. Yeah, but that also takes a lot of extra time. And so like if we did like the sampler pages. Oh, wait. Yeah. Anyway. Okay, I'm loving this idea of the floral pages, and I'm also not minding you sort of turning me around, Diana. I am very impressed. This comment has turned me around. I've got some PET tapes here. I'm going to try that and see how that goes. Thank you so much. Yeah, and I don't like glossy tapes either. I try and steer away from the gloss, like to the point where I don't know if you've noticed, but I think on the earlier kits, ones of my kits, the foil pages were shinier. And one month my supplier said, we accidentally did it in the wrong order, and so they're this matte look. And I actually said, I really love it because it doesn't feel like too much. So I do like it when they're not as shiny, because I don't like shine in my planner. Because it reminds me of like the kids stickers that you get, right? So yeah, that is really good feedback too. The PET stickers, let me see. I think I moved it. I had a roll that I was playing with earlier. It's gone. Nope, it's out of my reach. I don't even know where I put it. It was in the mass freak out of cleaning up my room before the live. In that 5-minute moment that you wait for me to come live, I'm frantically putting stuff away. So yeah, that is really cool ideas. So generally the PET stickers are like the clear, PET washi, the clear washi. A lot of the times, so sometimes they're done in strips, sometimes they're done as little stickers that you can peel off as their own. Let me just grab one, hold on. If I can find it, if it's just over here, I'll grab it. Okay. Ugh, it was just out of reach. But that's okay, because I have found it. So this is the one I was talking about. So this is a Simply Gilded one that I got from Go Wild, because I sat at her table. Irene's so generous. And let me just top down, hold on. Let me just go to my other layout so you can see. So, and this one is, so, and you can peel off the, just the individual stickers, but they're, like it's a whole bunch of sort of repeaty things. So, yeah, that, oops, I just ripped it off my finger, it went somewhere. Oh, it's underneath the bottom. But that's the PET tape. Let me just swap back. Yeah, you could put the sheets you've already made in the kits. I mean, that would make life a lot easier. That would make in those the sampler kits. That would make life a lot easier. How about books with more boxes, as I always run out of boxes, mostly plain, no deco? I did think about this, and the one thing that made me think about not doing it was the fact that I can't remember what the name of I think it's Jojo Plans, makes books of literally just all the boxes. And I think if they're out there, would people not be buying those? But then again, I wouldn't buy them, not because they're not great, but more so because they don't match the exact kits that I use and the color tones and all that. So maybe that is... Yeah, maybe there's something in that too. Yeah, Mojo Jojo Plans. Actually, do I have I was going through all my wild stuff the other day. Here it is. Yeah. So this one was like, and that was nice because that was in the wild. That was for the wild one. I think we got these. But like, a lot of her other colours aren't my colour scheme, so I don't know if I would use that. So maybe it's worthwhile doing my own. I don't know. I get so nervous because I've got to buy so much stock and I don't want stock just sitting there. You've all given me so much to think about. I'm really glad I had this chat. I was a bit nervous about having this chat, but I don't know why. But she does sell them. But have you seen the postage to Australia? I have not, but I'm guessing it's massive. But also I need more than just my Australian audience to buy them. I need my US audience to buy them and some. I need a bigger audience. I mean, yeah. Okay. And also it would be in my size stickers. My size, yeah. So it would match all of these things. Okay. You guys are giving me a lot to think about. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I do like having these chats where I can just sit back and go, and just noodle on some ideas. Things you shouldn't do as a business owner. Just openly chat about what you're thinking about doing. It's overrated. Oh, okay. Hold on. Bianca says, I buy a lot of Mojo books, but her colours aren't very diverse and don't always match the kits well. Yeah, I think she does like the standard, and I haven't looked at a lot of her stuff, but like the standard bright Rojabiv colours quite nicely. Like they look amazing, and she gives a really big variety of like what's in them. But yeah, it's But you're right, it is about matching the kits. I don't think okay, this is one thing I probably would not do, is a book of just hexagons. And it will be in your beautiful colours. Thank you. Yeah, that's an idea. I did try and make like a sheet. It was really funny at the start of, it might have been at the start of postcards. I did try and design a sheet which had like the boxes, the circle, the hexagon, oh my gosh, it was a nightmare. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking because like, firstly, my sheets are not like the giant sheets in comparison, but also they don't sit in together that well, and it doesn't work well with my ethos of not wasting too much space. It made my eyes twitch. Sorry, it made my eyes twitchy. That's cool. Hold on. Have you tried making boxes out of, I know this wasn't directed at me, it was just a chat, but like, have you tried making boxes out of the washi? You could either use very thin washi or cut thicker ones into strips. You know, one of the things that I thought about doing in postcards that I wanted to do at the start was, and let me just find, where did my notepad go? Oh, it's right in front of me. Was doing the washi strip that was like this, but then it was like, oh, we'd have, 12 or 15 or however many of it, and it's just too much. And I'm like, yeah. Make the book of boxes with multiple options. Maybe a book of repeats of what's currently in the kits. I mean, that's... Okay, yeah, so I was just going to say that's kind of what, like, the basics is, but I get what you mean, because you're saying across a whole bunch of the, like, across all of, like, postcards or all of chapters, for example, and that way there's a whole bunch of, for the past ones. So therefore is different. I don't mind that idea. Okay. Let me just write these down, because otherwise I would forget. Book, and I don't like watching myself back. Books, boxes, and florals. And okay, Shazza, this I have forever and a day had on my list, like I think for about 5 years now, of doing a baby set. Like, as part of chapters, I actually want to do like a baby kit, a wedding kit, not as part of it, but like as an extra add on the top. There was so much on chapters I didn't get done. A baby kit, a wedding kit, like a proper moving kit, and do all those side, like the life event things. But the issue with doing that as like the extra release is it's all new art. It's all new. Like, there is so much that I have to do that on top of the normal month. So, and that's why it's stuck on my to-do list for so long, because otherwise I would love to. I love the idea of the postal stripe washi. It would make great for borders. Absolutely. But like a whole roll every month of it. And that's why we didn't end up doing it. But maybe, I love the stripe. Don't tell me now. Maybe I should have brought this up before. Whoops. Maybe I should have brought this up before. Anyway, but that is a good idea. Okay. You have all given me so much to think about. I love my community. I was feeling super stressed about coming on live today. And I do have to go soon. But you all pick me up. And I just thank you. Thank you. Ooh, hold on. Yes, great idea to go with the odd leftover stickers in our collection. Oh yeah, because you might have used all the boxes up first, or all the florals up, and therefore want some extras. You can wrap stripy washi over both sides of the paper also. Ooh. I would love the stripe. Everybody's like, I would love the striped washi. In my head, I'm like, could I do a pack of 12 in the one? How many people would buy that? How many people would buy that? And I'm like, I don't think people would buy a 5mm pack of 12 striped washi. Would they? Would you? Would you? It obviously depends on price, and I can't do that math in my head this quickly, but I can barely do 1 + 1 in my head that quickly. Okay, I can, but you know what I mean. I think there's so many ways to do that. Okay, so the stamp set, I have actually designed a separate stamp set that was meant to go with postcards. That's like some generic stamps that the actual stamps that you get every month go with. So that is, I just wasn't sure of how many people would use, who would still want one now that we're getting towards the pointy end of postcards, theoretically. But I'm going to add that to my list. Stamps. I do love this. I do. Look, don't get me wrong. I cannot believe that I get to do this, that I get to make pretty things. And I wish that I had a team of people to help promote and do all the marketing assets and like all the stuff that I just don't have time for, so that I can spend time with my family and my kids. Because that's been the hard thing. It's been hard juggling as the kids have gotten older. Make a 6-pack of the stripy washi. Which 6? Don't underestimate the power of the dark side of the striped washi. Do not underestimate the power of the dark stripe. The dark washi. Oh my gosh. I really cactused that up. I want the stamp set. I would buy it, as the colours can go on so many things. You could all make half. Yeah, that's one of the things I was thinking. You could always make half rolls. People don't always reuse the same ones a lot. Jeez, Bianca! I demand a stamp set. Stamps are used for outside kit ideas. I volunteer as tribute to do the marketing. Have at it, Bianca. What about, okay, throwing this out there. What about if I did those sticker sets, like the boxes, if I did the boxes, if I had some spaces on the side and I could do the stripes, or if I just made it like a page, like of the terribles, if I did like a page of the stripe, and that way you could cut it as thick or as thin as you want. Ooh, ooh. Does that work? Okay, I've got to write. Okay, I have to go, because if you all give me any more ideas, I think my head's going to start exploding. And I need to write all these down. Would you rather stripe washi or have the stripes as like within the box, like as a pack of uncut paper? Because then you could cut them with a ruler and a blade, and it's already pre-sticky. Would you want it as washi? Oh my gosh, there's so many questions. Page of stripes could be a workaround. Right? Oh my God, I think my head's going to explode. I think I'm going to explode with all the ideas. Stripes. I mean, it's not as easy to use as a washi strip, but then if you're using like 5mm, you could make it 5. If it's 3mm, you could do that. Right? Thank you, Bianca, but no. I was just like letting my brain noodle. The problem is I'm going to get off this live. I'm going to think about all this amazing feedback that you have all done. And all of a sudden my head's going to be like, okay, here's the 30 products that I want to make. And then I've got to be able to afford to buy them all. And hope that they sell. I love the washi page idea. I'm a bit of a washi fan. Okay, so does that mean washi as in washi? Because I can get it printed on washi paper as sticker sheets. But I can also obviously get it done as washi. Let me know what you're thinking. And then I'm going to have to go. Maybe half rolls of the 12 months of postcards. If I did the rolls with a card to put them all on. Would they fit on the current card? I don't think they'd fit on the current card. Well, they might fit on the current card. See, my head's noodling already. It's a noodle. I do like the idea of having the boxes and then putting them as part of that. The people who bought the basics, would you still buy? Would you still buy this other book of basics? Like the sampler of washi? Not washi, the sampler of boxes? Okay, hold on, what are we saying? That's why you have Michael. He helps talk you down. In so many ways. If the washi sheets... Okay, if the washi was sheets, I would be happy. Okay, that... Because I think I prefer that too, because it's... Bianca, yep, absolutely. It's easy to store. I am trying to work out... I am making... For people who have a 3D printer, I am looking at doing these. But also, would other... Like, if these were a bit taller and they were made out of, like, fabric or like a nice cardboard or something. With that, and foldable, so they shipped flat, and then you pop them up once you get them home. Would that be something people would be interested in also? Because like I love, obviously not with the bottom, but I love the fact that because it's such a different size to what's out there, I love that I can organize my stuff this way. Oh, Shazza, but then it breaks my whole system. It breaks my whole system. Okay, last thing before I head off was, because that actually brings up a good point. So when we migrated to these from our sticker books, that was literally the, do I go for the happy planner site? Because like, I was having this discussion recently as well. Do I go for the happy planner size? Thank you, Bianca, for sending me this. I think it was Bianca who sent me that. Because I love my Disney princesses. Do I go for like the Live Love Posh size? Do I go, hold on, what size is this? Is this even bigger? No, that's the same, because a lot of people are doing this size now. Like, what do I do? I ended up going for the smaller size, basically because, well, actually, let me show you why. Because I could carry them easily in my book. So that's why I went smaller. These are 3D printed Chazza, but the ones that I would sell that fold down and fold up wouldn't be 3D printed. They would be manufactured, because I don't have the time to print and send from here. Plastic is better. Really? Really? Interesting. I like, the only reason why I find that interesting with the plastic is better is because like having the fabric on, like, I don't know, it looks like books. Oh, look, he's calling out. I think Michael's on a phone call. Okay, I'm going to have to go because Lockie's calling out. School holidays, everyone. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for all the ideas. I will chat to you all later. I really have to run. Sending love to your loved ones. Mwah! Let's continue the chat in our Facebook group. See you all later. Bye. Oh, where's the end? Where's the end button? I can't find the end.